All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick's Strength and Power. So I'm going to make a video about Antoine Vaillant's comeback to the 2018 Toronto Pro. Now, we have not seen Antoine on a pro stage since 2013, where he placed 14th at the New York Pro. And apparently since then, he's been going through some pretty tough times. Some problems with drug addiction and apparently even some homelessness at one point. So on a personal note, I just wanted to say, back when I first started watching YouTube videos, when I was like 16 or 17, maybe back in like 2011, 2010-ish, I was watching Antoine Vaillant's videos. Back when he was signed with Animal, he was posting all the crazy training videos where he would be blasting heavy metal music. I was a massive fan of Antoine's back in the day, and I pretty much watched all his stuff. And ever since then, he kind of fell off and hasn't really been posting as much on YouTube. And now he's kind of made a comeback. He's posting a lot more posing videos, a lot more training, and a lot more updates, more so on Instagram than YouTube. But I'm glad to see that he's back because I was a fan of his very early on. Now, the thing about Antoine is he actually does have a really good bodybuilding physique. He's got really good legs. He's got a pretty good upper body, pretty good back, pretty good arms. But as a professional bodybuilder, he's never really placed as well as he probably should have. And I think, according to him, a lot of the reason for that was he wasn't as dedicated to his prep, as dedicated to his training as he should be, due to some of the partying and the drugs and some of those things that really threw him off his game. So apparently this time he's doing it completely sober. He's really trying to turn himself around and really pursue bodybuilding at 100%. So that being said, I'm really excited to see what kind of package Antoine is able to bring to the 2018 Toronto Pro stage. Now, based on some of the updates that he's been posting, this guy looks very, very impressive. I mean, he's got a very classic physique, honestly. He's got a really small waist. Again, his legs are just crazy big. And overall, based on the update pictures that I've seen, he looks very good. He looks ready for this show. He looks conditioned. He looks like he has his size back. And he's looking good. But unfortunately for Antoine, the Toronto Pro is going to be a pretty deep lineup this year. From what I've heard, apparently Cedric McMillan is even doing the show. You've got Juan Morel, who just took second at the New York Pro. I believe Nathan Diasha has also mentioned he might be doing the show. You've got Rafael Brandao. You've got Akeem Williams in this lineup. So unfortunately for Antoine, it's going to be a pretty deep lineup, and it's going to be a really hard show for him to win. So I know a lot of fans of Antoine want to see him come back and win a pro show. But in my opinion, I think anything where Antoine places in the top 6 of this show will be a victory for Antoine. So I just wanted to mention that so nobody gets their hopes up too high and, thinks that Antoine's going to come in and win his first pro show during his comeback. Again, I think anything in the top 6 is going to be a big deal for him and a very good victory. And that's where I want to see him place, is maybe in that 5th or 6th place spot. But again, if you got a guy like Cedric, a top Olympian, Arnold Classic winner doing the show, you got a guy like Nathan potentially doing the show. This guy won the New York Pro. He's won the Frigno Legacy. He just won the Cali Pro. These guys are going to be really hard guys to beat for a guy that's coming back and hasn't competed since 2013. So now that I know that Cedric is actually doing this show, I could see Cedric winning this show in all probability. If Nathan does do the show, I could see him taking 2nd, Juan Morel possibly in 3rd, maybe Rafael Brandao in that 4th place spot. Then that would be where we would have the opportunity for Antoine Vaillant to make it into the top 6. So I think he could certainly beat some of the other guys that are in this lineup. But as far as that top 3 or 4 guys goes, he's going to have a very hard time cracking in that top 3, which would be amazing if he could. And I really, I'm optimistic for him. I would love to see him do that, and that'd be great to see. But in all likelihood, I think we're going to see him somewhere in the top 6 if he really brings his best at 100%. Then I'm excited to see what he does from that point on, if he continues to compete, continues to try to qualify for the Olympia. And that's the exciting thing about this part of the year, is this is when all the pro shows is. This is the bodybuilding competitive season. Everybody is trying to qualify for the Olympia. Everyone's trying to win a pro show. And there are plenty of pro shows out there to do leading up to the Olympia. So if Antoine does well at this show, maybe not win, he might go on to do some of these other smaller shows, and he might be able to pick up a win at one of those and qualify for the Olympia. So definitely stay tuned and subscribe to this channel if you have not already, because I'm definitely going to be posting contest updates for as many of the contests coming up as I can. I'm definitely going to be covering the Toronto Pro if you guys want to see how Antoine does. So please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you comment down below how you think Antoine is going to do at the 2018 Toronto Pro. Thank you guys for watching the video. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.